In this video, we will learn how to automatically pick random quotes from Google Sheet and send on WhatsApp daily. So I have created a list of few motivational quotes in Google Sheets, and the automation will pick a random quote from that list and send on WhatsApp daily, that too automatically. Yes, you do not have to do anything manually. Everything will work in with the help of automation, and not just for sending the random quotes and motivational lines. One can use this Google Sheets and WhatsApp automation for sending any kind of messages to their customers, to their users. Want to learn how you can do it? Just follow this video till end. So I have created two spreadsheets. One is for all the motivational quotes and second is for all the data of the users to whom I would like to send these quotes. Okay, and I'm going to do this process with the help of an automation software, Pabbly Connect. Well, you can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect, and first create your free account from this button. The account creation is absolutely free and you will also get free task to test this automation. Now I'm already an existing user, that is why I have clicked on sign in and then clicked on access now, and you will see I will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, from where we are going to start creating our automation. So click on this button, create workflow, and provide the name. Enter workflow name here. Provide any random name to your workflow. I am providing the name as randomly send quotes or text on WhatsApp daily from Google Sheets. Click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. So basically we are going to select the application in which we are setting up an automation. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. According to our use case, pick a random quote from Google Sheets application and send it on WhatsApp application. That is why in first step I will choose, well, I'm not going to choose Google Sheets as my first step, because I want to run this particular automation, this particular workflow on the daily basis. And to create this daily scenario, I'll have to choose first schedule. Okay, schedule is the feature of Pabbly with which we can actually schedule anything, any kind of automations. So in choose app, I have selected schedule by Pabbly. How often you want to run your workflow? Well, I want to run it every day, which I have selected, and it is also asking you the time. So from this particular section you can actually select the time also. So I would like to send these messages every morning at 8 a.m. So I'm going to select the same timing. All right, how about I select it as 8:10 a.m. Okay, so I have selected the same 8:10 a.m. So my automation will work every day on 8:10 a.m. Okay, click on save and you will see the same time will be received as response. So this was the first step. Moving further, now finally I am going to select the Google Sheets application in which I have the data. Well, I have created here two sheets. One is for the motivational quote and second one is for the users details. So firstly I am going to select this particular sheet and going to capture this data in Pabbly Connect first. Okay, in action event, click on get row, because we want to get this data, we want to get these rows in Pabbly Connect. Now click on connect, click on add new connection, connect with Google Sheets and provide the access of your account in which your sheet is actually created. I have created my sheet in this particular account. All right, and you can see the authorization is successful and the Google Sheet is connected. Now whatever the spreadsheets are available into my Gmail account have started visible here, and the sheet name in which I have provided the details of user is actually the user's detail. So select the same. Well, it has selected automatically, and here it has a single sheet 1 which again got selected. Now it is asking for the range. Enter range of the sheet. So basically you need to provide the range in which your data is actually available. So I have my data from A2. Okay, so this is the first entry, dummy user, which is available in A2 range. Okay, from A2 to which particular value? Basically to C6 column, okay, C6 cell. So from A2 to C6 I'm having the data, but in place of C6 I will actually write C only, because this data may increase in future. Okay, so the range will be here A2 colon C. So this is the range I have added. Enter the range of the sheet, and this was the example. Now click on save and send test request, and you will see this particular data will be captured here in our Pabbly Connect. Okay, let me show you, and you can see the first entry was the dummy user, here's the number, here's the email address. Second entry was the test user, third entry was the hello user. Go back and check dummy user, yes. Second is the test user, third is the hello user, and you can see all the data has been captured here in Pabbly Connect. But because this automation is going to work one by one, well, the messages will be sent one by one. So I want this data one by one, basically row wise. But in Pabbly Connect, it has captured all the data. So what I'm going to do is, first you will have to click on, basically you will have to disable this symbol response, disable this simple response, okay, and again click on save and send test request. Okay, now you'll have to wait. Okay, and you can see I have the list, I have the data in single row. Let me even show you. Here's the name, phone number and email of the person. Well, this was our first row. Okay, and this was our second row. Let me show you. Alright, and this is how we have all the data in the individual row. But again, this particular data is actually available in the array format. So basically the data has been divided into the rows, but these rows are actually still in the combined format. So I want to separate the data. Basically I want to separate each row so that I can send the message to each person one by one. How I'm going to do that? Well, we have a feature called as iterator, and iterator is the feature of Pabbly with the help of which we can actually separate this particular data row wise. Okay, so I've selected iterator by Pabbly and choose array. So I have actually received this array data from the second step. You can see, let me even show you. This is the data response result. Okay, I'm going to map the same. This particular data I am mapping here. Okay, let's map it. Well, it has selected automatically. Click on save and send test request, and you will see the data will be separated. The response is received, dummy user, phone number, email address, and this is the row index. Okay, let me show you. Well, this was the first row and we have the data of first row here, and if I'll click on this button once again, the data of second row will come here, and this is how the data has been separated. Now I want to send the messages, send the codes to this particular person on his WhatsApp number. So again, I can actually fetch the codes data which is available in the Google Sheet with the help of Google Sheets get row action, which we have performed previously. Let me show you. This was actually our step, Google Sheet get row. But if I will perform the same action once again, the data, basically all the motivational quotes will be fetched here in Pabbly Connect. But here is the twist. We wanted to send these quotes randomly. We want to pick the random quotes. We do not want to pick all the quotes in just single time. So how I am going to do that? Again, we'll have to click on plus section and here choose the number formatter, and in number formatter, with the help of number formatter, we are going to apply a very interesting formula. Let me show you. Basically it is the spreadsheet formula. Let me show you. Click on connect first and you can see you have a list. Check full list here. Click on this full list of formula, okay, and I'm going to search for the random. because I want to pick the quotes randomly. That is why the random formula I'm going to use, this is rand between -1 plus 1. Copy this particular formula, okay? This is the name of the formula, this is the format of the formula, and random integer between bottom and top. This indicates that what exactly this particular formula will do, okay? Expected result, okay? I have copied it, going back, and I am going to paste the same. And in place of this -1 and +1, the row value will come. Let me show you what is written. Random integer between bottom and top. Okay. Again, let me show you the data, and I am having the codes in between row 2 and row 7, and here the smallest number is 2 and the biggest number is 7. That is why here the 2 will come, basically the smallest number, and 7 will come here, okay? And once I will click on this button, every time a random value in between these two rows will be received, okay? So click on this button and let's see what is the response, what value I'm actually getting in between 2 and 7, what random value. So result here is 5. Again, click on this button. Let me even show you how it actually works. This time the random value actually provided is 7. Again, click on this button and let's see what random value we are getting. Again, we have actually got the 7. One last time I'm clicking on this button, and this time we have the random value 2. So this is how the random, based on the random row number, we are going to actually fetch out the random quotation. Sorry, not the random quotation, the motivational quotes. Okay, so let's proceed further. Click on this plus icon, and this time I am going to click on this Google Sheets. I'm going to select Google Sheets applications, and we are going to actually fetch the motivational quotes data here in Pabbly Connect, so that we can actually send those quotes on WhatsApp of the person. We already have the data of the person to whom we would like to send the messages. All right, and in add new connection and in select existing connection, I'm going to choose this existing connection because I have recently made the connections. So I have selected the same. Now again, it is asking to select the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet name is actually the morning quotes. Select the same. Come back here, search for the same. Here is the data, here's the sheet, and in sheet we have a single sheet 1. Select the same. Finally, it is asking for the range. I'm having the data from A2 to B7. But if I will add A2 to B7, this particular range, then the data will be fetched up in the sequential manner. And I want the data to be fetched up here in Pabbly Connect in a random way. So how and what I'm going to write it here, instead of A2 to B7, in place of this 2 and 7, I'm going to add that random value, that random response I am going to map here, which we have received from the previous step, basically from the number formatter. So let's map the same. Okay, click here and you will find this number formatter step, and from here exactly map that random value. Okay, here also after B also you will have to remap the random value once again. So finally I have mapped it. Click on the save and send test request button and you will see, based on the row number, that particular motivational quote will be fetched up. Well, we had that row number 2 as a random value. That is why the quote of row number 2 has been fetched here in Pabbly Connect. And this is how every time the quote will be fetched up according to the random row value. Okay, moving further, finally I want to send these random quotes to WhatsApp, for which I'm going to search for WhatsApp application, which is actually WhatsApp Cloud API, which is the official API of WhatsApp, which Facebook has recently launched. And in action event, click on send template message. I'll tell you what are the template messages later, but first click on add new connection. And for connecting WhatsApp Cloud API account and Pabbly Connect, you will have to fill these 3 fields. And from where you will get these fields, open your browser and type developers.facebook.com and press enter, and this is how you will reach to the website of WhatsApp Cloud API, basically WhatsApp of Meta. Now I'm already logged in, that is why this my apps is visible here. And once you will create your account in WhatsApp Cloud API and log in here, the very first thing you will have to do is to create an app and generate a permanent token, which it is going to require here. Okay, I am mentioning this once again, you will have to create an app first and generate a permanent token. How you can create an app and generate a permanent token, I am going to attach the video for the same in my description box. Please go watch those videos, create your app and generate a permanent token, then come back here. Okay, I have already created my app with the name My Connect Message app. I am going to open this particular app. Okay, and from the left hand side you will find an option of WhatsApp. Click on getting started and you will find all the necessary details. Basically the token, here is the token, let me show you, copy it. Well, this is actually the temporary access token, but I have just told you that you will have to generate a permanent token. Again, the video for the same is attached in the description box. I have copied it and pasting it here. Now asking for the phone number ID, here it is, copy it again and paste it here. Lastly, the WhatsApp business account ID, again copy and paste it here. Okay, so I have provided all the details. Click on save and you will see your WhatsApp Cloud API account will be connected immediately. Now it is asking for the template name. Well, what are the template names? So basically, first you will have to create a template for sending the WhatsApp messages. You cannot send the WhatsApp messages directly. Firstly, you will have to create a template for your messages, get it approved via Facebook, and then only you can actually start sending the messages to your customers, to your users. Let me show you the template which I have already created and get it approved in advance. Okay, so under the step 2, you will find this option here. Click on that and you will see I will reach to the message template sections of WhatsApp Cloud API, and these are the various templates which I have created in my account. Few of them are still pending and few of them are approved. Let me show you the template which I have created. The name of the template is actually Quotes. Open it. And this is the name of the template. The language I have selected is English. In header, I have selected this image which you can actually see from the right hand side. In case you want to attach a video, a document, a text, you can actually do the same. And here is the body content, basically the message which I would like to send to the people. And in the message you can see I have kept 2 variables within the curly braces. Well, what are these 2 variables? You can actually see it from the right side. Well, whatever the values I want to keep on changing, I have kept those specific values in the form of variable. Let's say I want to send a message to another user. I have kept that particular value, the name of the person, in the form of variable. You can see 1 and 2. Okay, so this was the message and I have not added any footer. I have not added any button. Going back to Pabbly Connect and let's select the same template here. Let me search for the same Quotes. The name of my template was Quotes, and in language code, keep it as it is. You do not have to do anything. Select template ID, again keep it as it is. You do not have to do anything. Finally, it is asking for the recipient mobile number to whom you would like to send the messages. First, read the instructions. Enter the recipient mobile number with the country code without plus sign. So make sure that you provide the number in this particular format only, without plus sign. Now I am going to map the mobile number from which particular step. Remember, we have actually received the data from the iterator step. Let me show you that particular step. Okay, you can see here is the data and here is the iterator step. Let me find the same. Let me map the same value here. Okay, so I'll map the number right from this particular iterator step. Okay, for now I am moving further and let's fill these fields. header image URL, body field 1 and body field 2. Where is this image URL? Let me again show you my spreadsheet, and this was the spreadsheet, and in the second column, basically in the B column, I have added the image URL also, which I would like to send along with the message. Okay, so this is the image which I am going to send. All right. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, let's map the image URL, and from where we will get this image URL, again from the last step of the Google Sheet, and here you can find the image URL. I have mapped it. Now it is asking for the body field 1. Well, it is actually the name of the person. Let's map the name of the person also, which I'm gonna get from the iterator step. This is the name of the person. Finally, the last thing is actually the quote, basically the random quote which we have received from again the last step, and here is the motivational quote. Finally, I have mapped all the things except the number. Let me map the same. So the mapping of number is also done. Now I'm going to click on this button, but before that, let me show you the WhatsApp web. Okay, and here exactly I am going to receive the message, basically the motivational quotes. Let's click on this button and wait for the response, wait for the message, fingers crossed. All right, the response is received, waiting for the message to arrive, and yes, the message is also arrived on my WhatsApp number automatically. Let me open the message, and you can see this is the same image which we have attached, which we have added in our Google Sheet. Okay, and further we have the text: hi dummy user, start this morning with these beautiful lines and make your day even more beautiful. Learn as if you will live forever, like you will always like you will die tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. So this is the message which we have received successfully with the help of this automation, with the help of this Pabbly Connect. So let's conclude what exactly we have done. First, we have applied a scheduler with the help of which we have scheduled this automation for every day. From now onwards, this automation will work every day. Okay, and in the morning, it is going to pick a random quotation along with the image URL and will send to these persons one by one. Okay, so after the scheduler, we have selected the Google Sheets and fetch all the details of the users, and with the help of iterator we have separated all the values provided by the previous steps, and after that we have found out the random value, and then further we have mapped this random value in the range of Google Sheets so that a random quote can be picked up here, can be fetched up here, and finally we have used this WhatsApp Cloud API step and send the messages successfully. Once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, sit back and relax because everything will work in automation. You do not have to do anything manually. Generally, people ask me even after watching this tutorial that do they really need to do any setting manually? Well, no, you do not have to do anything. I am also going to attach the link of my workflow in the description box. So in case you want to clone this particular workflow into your account, you can do it directly from this link. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.